Hello, hello, my beautiful beloveds. Welcome to another episode of the Sensuality of Color. This is a show where we connect with various colors to open into wisdom or intuition messages that want to come through to support us on our sacred sexuality journey. Much like you would draw a tarot card and connect with the wisdom coming through around that. In this, we go to the colors and see what messages want to come through the colors. This is something, colors for me can show up with a lot of wisdom behind them. I'll just get a color in my mind that has a meaning to it, has messages for me. And through that, connecting with that, my guides, my spirit guides are just like, you need to take this further and start, divining and sharing the messages with others and seeing what's coming through. So it's taken me quite a while to finally take them up on that, and the messages kept coming through like, time for you to do this, time for you to do this. So here we are finally. Now it took a while, but that's okay. So anyway, it's been great. I think this is the 5th episode now, and I started right here on YouTube. I didn't even practice this or explore it for myself. I just check out that first episode. It's pretty awesome. We just dove right in right here with you. So and we will get ready to do that again. So I invite us all to, ground down, take a couple of breaths. I invite you to open to the wisdom that comes through when we connect with the color, and just see, this is a great way to open into our psychic gifts and abilities, strengthen our intuition, strengthen our connection with our higher self, with our guides, with our hearts, with our inner knowing, right? This is such an important practice for us to connect with that sacred feminine element of ourself, whether you show up in on the wherever you're at on the spectrum, or however you identify, masculine, male, female, anywhere in between, whatever it is, we still all have these energies within us, right? So a really important piece of sacred sexuality journey for me is bringing those energies into greater harmony and balance, because they can be really skewed and off. And then if we're just really high up in our masculine, always in the mind, we're really missing out on so many other aspects of our humanity, of our humanness, our human experience. So it's about integrating, it's about strengthening and harmonizing and balancing body, mind, spirit, feminine, masculine, like really bringing it all together, right? That's when we have this gorgeous, whole, beautiful experience and connect to deeper self-love and knowing ourselves and expressing ourselves, right? It's such an important piece. So this is a great way to strengthen your intuition and open into more of whatever's coming through for you. And we just trust what comes through, right? We don't question it. A lot of this, where we find ourselves is we've shut down our intuition and we don't trust the messages that come through. We go up to the mind to find something to prove it, to have it, like that saying, if you can't measure it, it doesn't exist. That's a masculine that's just being too in the masculine, right? Because there's many things in our world that we can't measure, that we can't see, but we trust it and we know that they're real, right? So trusting more of our own invisible intuition and messages is a really key piece of this, really important. So we are very wise beings, but we need to open back up to that more. So and I know many of us are, so I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but this is a beautiful way to strengthen for those of you looking, how do I strengthen my feminine energy? How do I connect more to my intuition? This is a great way. Tarot, working with the tarot or various other cards is really, really supportive as well. So many ways, many ways. That being said, let's go to the colors. I have put crayons in a bowl. There's many ways that you could do this, whatever speaks to you if you want to do this on your own, but I just thought this would be, pretty easy and fun, and there's all the colors right here. So I have crayons in a bowl. We're just going to take a few moments to breathe down, breathe into our pelvic region, ground down, moving out of our mind, down into our body, connecting with the earth, connecting with that sacred feminine energy that flows through us. Open to receive wisdom, messages, insights, anything that's coming through, awareness. Really grounding down. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Father Sun. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, spirit guides and helpers. Thank you, spirit animals. Anybody that we connect with, whoever you connect with, that could just simply be your higher self. Thank you, Source. Any frequencies that support you in your journey. And really just our higher selves, right? Open to receive our own higher wisdom coming through. And now we're going to, I just let my fingers kind of guide me in which one feels right. And you can sense it. You can sense it. And sometimes it takes a second to know which one just feels right. This is exciting, something a little different today. Been getting brown and blue, a lot of brown and blue. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep going with it, right? So this color is, wow, I can't even see it. You know, I don't know. I can't read it. I guess my eyes are getting not so great. It's, I don't know. It's a purpley color. Can you see that? So let's see what comes through for us with that. And maybe there's a reason I can't read, because we can get into our mind. When we have something labeled, then we stop exploring it. Then we feel like we know what it is, right? So not having a name really just keeps us in our heart and our wisdom and the color, right? It keeps us in the color versus the label of the color that has an association with it. So another important piece of opening into your own intuition, you know, letting go of labels, letting go of names. What does this feel? What's coming through for you when you see this color? It feels like a very soft, loving, sacred feminine energy coming through that has a little bit of sparky. There's some sparky to it, sparkly. I just keep feeling this line of energy coming from above down through my core. Not necessarily going into the earth, but it's got a higher vibration frequency. It just really feels like a loving energy. I guess I'm not really feeling any messages coming through. I just feel a frequency and a vibration to it that feels very loving and supportive, inspiring. It is a little sparkly. It's a sparkly, enlivening energy. And it doesn't have a message for me other than that. So speaking, I guess that's kind of, and the fact that there's no name on it as well, or there is, but I can't read it. This is speaking to exactly what I was just speaking to about really trusting ourselves. I don't need to go into my mind to try to find a thing for this, right? To make it fit. This is part of trusting our intuition, and I feel like this color is really supporting that for us right now and supporting this. I could go into like, oh, I need to have a message, I really do. That's forcing it. That's going against the trust and what's actually coming through. So this is part of learning to trust our intuition, not force it, not question it, not make it fit something, not make it fit into a box or into some sort of paradigm, or in this case, I have to have a specific message. I guess that is the message. Trust. Trust your intuition, trust the energy and the frequency. Sometimes it's just, you know, it's just a frequency that's coming through, and a knowing and a feeling. I have a visualization with it. So, but I think that's what it is. It's just open to receive the vibration of this color. So I'd love to know what it's what it's bringing up for you. You know, if you have any experience, any wisdom showing up, any insights, what this color means for you. It's a really pretty kind of brighter purple. It's you know, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's a little fuchsia-ish purple. So, but really gorgeous energy, gorgeous frequency, and I'm going to leave it at that. I think that was a great lesson in the colors. So, and it really speaks to what we were just talking about here with trusting our intuition and trusting what comes through. And it's not always going to look like what we think it's going to look like. And that's beautiful. That's amazing, right? We don't need all the answers. I don't need to know the name of this color. Just appreciate the color and what it's sending through. So it's a beautiful high vibe frequency that just feels really nice to me. So great. I love it. And this is part of this exploration. Yeah, learning to trust ourselves. And this is a really powerful practice to strengthen that sacred feminine energy in yourself and not force it into a box. Not force it into a box, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for what we were just talking about. So thank you so much for being here. And yeah, if you're getting anything out of this, I know that was maybe a little interesting, but yeah, I'm just having fun and creating and playing. And that's also the feminine energy, just open and creative and exploring and playful, right? So fun, so beautiful. So yes, if you're, I invite you to like, comment, and subscribe if you're connecting with this at all and would like more. And please visit the rest of my YouTube channel to support you on your sacred sexuality journey and your spiritual path. There's so much content here. We really deep dive into so much. And be sure to visit my website for so many more resources to support you on your journey, including one-on-one sessions and offerings, community events, deep diving into sacred sexuality with others on the path. It's just so much fun and really opens it up for us. We really need community to support us in this process and bounce things off each other and hear from each other and learn from each other, right? And that connection that's so important, so important. The programs, pilgrimages on there. I think I said resources, a blog. There's just a lot going on over there. And be sure to get on my mailing list for exclusive content showing up in your inbox. Yay, to support you in your process. And yeah, thank you so much for being here and for your presence, and wishing you a really gorgeous, gorgeous day. And I invite you to, you know, reflect on what came up for you around this and journal if it speaks to you. That's a great way to dive in and open this up for yourself even more. So thank you all. Hope you have a gorgeous week, and I'll see you next week with our next color. Thanks. Bye all.